Welcome to the NuChannel Sports Show. We on Afro Vibes Radio. I am the one and only Oenyi. It is a pleasure for y'all to join us. To my left, Big Low. What's the deal? How you doing, sir?
Man, it's going down. It's going down. What's going on?
Nothing much, man.
All right.
To my right, Chris. How you doing, sir?
What's good? Let's get to it.
Let's get right into it. So, January Jones. She's an actor. Best known for a role on Mad Men. Chris, you used to watch that show.
Boy,
Real
January Jones.
She is hella thirsty.
Man, she shot her shot, baby.
Yes, she did. I'm pretty sure she missed, but she shot it. She sure did shoot it. Kawhi Leonard.
She trying to get that man in trouble, man.
Yeah, man. The man's already taken.
Yeah.
He has 2 kids and everything.
But did y'all know that?
I didn't know.
I
that.
didn't know.
I didn't know that either. You know what? I bet she didn't know.
I bet she didn't know. All I know about Kawhi Leonard is that he's a fun guy. That's all I know about him. So she shot her shot. She put a couple of posts out on Instagram. One was telling Kawhi Leonard to call her, and another one I forgot what the other one was. But she was definitely shooting her shot at Kawhi Leonard. I don't know if Kawhi Leonard saw this or not. If she's his type, or I don't know what's going on.
Man, she's trying to get that Mad Men action.
What are you talking about, love?
I don't know what Lo's talking about, but it sounds weird, man.
Anyway, she shot her shot.
I don't think she's all that myself.
Huh?
I don't.
Okay, wait. Did you watch Mad Men?
I watched a little bit of it. I was in the middle of it, and it's kind of slow sometimes, man. So I really couldn't.
No, I'm with you. But I'm talking about the first couple of seasons because that's where she was at her peak.
Really?
Yeah.
Did Kawhi Leonard watch Mad Men? That's the question.
I don't know what that dude
Yeah,
does.
I don't know. There's no telling what that man does. But he is. She's 42.
Mm.
So that's
Cougar.
that's cool.
Oh wow.
That cougar.
Wow.
She's 42?
She's 42.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought she was in her 30s.
No.
for the NuChannel Sports rating, out of 1 to 10, I give her like a strong 7. Strong 7.
I
So
would say about 6.
a 6. Ooh, okay.
See, me, I don't rate women.
Oh, look at this guy.
Alright.
I don't do
I'm
that.
sophisticated.
I
I don't
do
rate women.
But if I did do that just for the for purposes of the
what was
show,
your rating?
I said 8.5. I love January.
Wow.
And she got a good name. Everything just works. It
She
works.
does have a good name.
Yeah.
January Jones.
So y'all think Kawhi gonna drop everything and
You see, I think she already DM'd him.
Oh, yeah.
She already did all that.
Yeah.
So it was already a coordinated attack.
so what do you think? You think she DM'd him, he saw it, and he just started laughing?
Do it again. That was a good impersonation. That was a good impersonation.
So he's scrolling through his Instagram, he sees January Jones. Oh man. I just thought that was interesting.
You know who's not laughing?
Who's not
His
laughing?
baby mama.
No, at all.
She is not
You
laughing.
already know she would have shot his aim.
Maybe she is. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
Maybe she's laughing because she knows there's no chance.
She went upside that man's head tough.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what's going to go
I
out?
bet she can get him the back up.
think so?
That's why I brought it up. See, Lo, that's what I'm talking about.
I think so.
I think he did.
Why? Why do you think he would do that?
Why wouldn't you? It's January Jones.
You just gave the woman the 6.5.
That's not. That don't mean they ain't gonna shoot a shot back.
Oh my
She
god.
shot. He gonna shoot back. He received the bullet. He received the bullet.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's talk some more basketball, gentlemen. Giannis Antetokounmpo got into a little scuffle with one Dante Hall. So I think they were going for a rebound.
Yeah.
Right? And you know how basketball is. It gets kind of physical. And they both fell to the floor. Giannis was not happy. I have never seen Giannis Antetokounmpo act like this. And you could read his lips. He was telling Dante Hall he gonna F him up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna F you up.
Yeah.
Dante Hall kind of took it nonchalant. He's like, whatever. And kind of walked off. But what do you guys think about that?
First of all, he pushed Giannis to the ground. But Giannis, as big as he is, he went down too easy. That boy about what, 7 feet? That's a long ass fall, right?
Right.
That was it took him forever to hit the ground.
Yeah.
But I think he went easy.
Man, when most people don't know who Dante Hall is. Did y'all know
No,
who he was
no,
before
I
this?
did not. I did
Because
not.
when I first read the story, I was confused. I was thinking, what's the football player doing with Giannis in the bubble? You know?
Gotcha, yeah.
And then when I watched the video, it's not just that he pushed it down. It's that he backed it up. Yeah, he didn't score a lot of points, but his team won. And he had this we might see you on the first round. I'm letting you know where we at.
Right.
So Giannis has to get ready for this because he's been anointed by basically everybody of how great he is, and if he doesn't win soon, he's gonna start getting some of that James Harden treatment.
Right.
People are gonna start hating on him. You're not as good as people say you are. That type of treatment.
Yeah. And when I said he felt, you already know people gonna start body checking that man. They gonna test out his toughness. Just like you said. Once the playoffs come, like all this right now doesn't matter. We're still in regular season. But once the playoffs start, man, that's when them bows gonna be doing, and you're gonna see a lot more bodies dropping to the ground. Man, he's got to man up.
You see, the problem with the Bucks is who's their dog? Who's the guy that goes to defend him?
Well, he should be doing it.
No, he's a superstar.
No, he's a superstar.
He cannot be doing it.
He cannot.
There's gotta be
He can't be
somebody
the
else.
enforcer.
Is it
You can't
Lopez?
be-
You don't think so?
Nah.
Don't your superstars sometimes just need to let it hang a little bit, man, and just kind of just send a message, just a little bit. Hey, I'm gonna send a message, but I need the rest of the troops to back me up.
Like, who does that now, though? What superstar you know that really actually does that? James Harden don't do that.
Why are you?
I'm going to bring a list of names.
Okay.
Okay.
What else is on your list?
Calm down. Does James Harden do it now?
Oh, this is for Trey. Jimmy Harden.
Oh, wow. Bad.
Womp.
So, yeah, please. So, James Harden doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook is a dog. So, he definitely does it. You
Yeah.
bark at him, he going to bark right back.
That's a superstar that does that.
Yeah, he
You
does.
gotta
He
send
does.
a message.
LeBron doesn't really do it either.
I mean, every now and then he'll flex on you.
Right.
Giannis, and I agree with you, Lo. He needs to flex on people, but there has to be somebody on the squad. For the Rockets, you have Westbrook, you have PJ Tucker, you have people who are dogs. On the Bucks, it's really Lopez. It's the only person I can think of who would do that.
Right.
We'll see.
He needs to. He needs to. But if no one else is going to do it, man, the superstars got to step it up.
Yeah.
You know, and I know basketball and football are two different sports, man. But you got when things are going rough, Tom Brady steps up. That's your quarterback.
Yeah.
That's the last person who needs to be talking shit. You know, that's the last person, right? But he steps it up. He starts talking shit. He talks shit back. You know,
But he talks more mess to his teammates.
Well, that's
than
what you got to rile them up somehow, man.
Right.
You got to get them to step up.
So Lo is saying, Giannis, you soft. I disagree, but Lo is saying
I'm not
Giannis is
saying it's
soft.
soft, but I'm saying, bruh, you know, come through, man. Body check that, man. Body check somebody. Get your teammates on board. Playoffs are coming out. Y'all want to win the championship, man. You gotta get physical.
And that's the only way to really stop him is to get physical with him because he be traveling sometimes. I'm gonna tell you straight up. But the rest don't call it. So
Yeah.
you gotta.
Everybody in the NBA travels.
Well, but his are like obvious to me. Like,
Well, they're obvious because his steps are so massive.
exactly.
How did y'all not see that?
Exactly. I'm like, I saw him go down the baseline one time. I was like, you took 4 steps.
Yeah.
He literally took 4 steps to the hole.
I mean,
So you gotta follow him. If they're gonna travel, I'm gonna vote you. That's as simple as that.
Yeah.
All right, so some more beef within the NBA bubble. We have Kyle Lowry and we have Aaron Gordon going at it. Aaron Gordon basically called Kyle Lowry a bitch. Like, you a bitch.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry responded, meet me at room, forgot the room,
836.
836, like, sound like a song.
Yeah.
Meet me at room 836. So what do you guys think about that
Let
conversation?
me say something about Kyle Lowry. There are few players in the NBA that I would be afraid of. Like, most of them, I'm not going to want to fight anyway. But Kyle Lowry is one of them dudes. If he says, I'm going to do A, best believe Kyle Lowry is going to do A. He's always had that toughness around
About
him.
that life.
He's about that life. Even back when he was in Villanova, he was about that life.
yeah.
So Aaron Gordon needs to chill.
Yeah.
He needs to sit down.
Yeah.
So you don't think Aaron Gordon's about that life?
I don't know. I mean, you saw what happened during the dunk contest when Dwayne Wade messed him up. He wrote a diss song. I mean,
Oh yeah, I didn't hear that.
you're gonna write a diss song about Kyle
I
Lowry,
never heard
or you gonna meet him?
I
What's the
didn't
room
hear
at?
836.
Or you gonna meet him at room 836?
836, baby.
Obviously, it
Here's
doesn't
my
happen.
thing, though. You know, basketball is known for. I don't know who's worse with the flop. Is it soccer or basketball?
It's soccer.
Soccer.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
But that was he went down and started holding the back of his thigh and then started holding the balls. Like which one hurt? Which one is hurting? Because he hit you. Thing is, he hit him in the face. So why are you holding your balls or why are you holding the back of your thigh?
Sometimes when
So
you get hit in the face, your balls might start to hurt. Maybe. I don't know.
That man want to hurt, man. Get your ass back up.
Oh, wow. Well, I would love to see that. There have been many occasions where we've had little scuffles in the background we didn't really get to see. You remember the scuffle between a guy from the Sacramento Kings, Christie.
Christie.
And Fox?
Yeah.
I wish I would have seen that. Oh, man, that looked it was good.
Yeah.
They really, you know how people say they hate each other? Nah, y'all don't really hate each other. Right? They really despise one another.
But that was like a year and a half in the making.
Yeah.
This came out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
I don't know where this came from.
Because they're in the bubble. Tensions are getting high. They ain't getting done. So, I mean, they want to, they got to do it somehow. So that's what's happening.
I guess it's got to come out somehow.
You know what's funny though? When you mentioned that what's going on in the bubble, the last Rockets win. I don't know if you guys saw the interview. I think it was Rachel Nichols interviewing Harden. She said, "You got 2 days off." He's like, "You don't be telling my business."
Wow.
Bubble.
Really?
Yeah, he was. I didn't know what he was referring to. She was talking about him going up and down the steps when he's in the bubble. And he said, "You have 2 extra days off, James. What are you gonna do?" And James had this smile. I don't know what that smile was. It didn't look like it was gonna be something wholesome and for the family. I didn't know what he was smiling for.
That's your boy, James Harden, man.
He's going to take advantage of some GM actions, probably.
And get some wops.
Wow. You about to hit that Magic City.
All right.
You're going to go get some wings.
Devin Booker. He has been playing lights out for the Phoenix Suns. Draymond Green has made a statement saying he needs to get out of Phoenix as soon as possible.
Is Draymond in the bubble?
No.
Oh, he's watching.
He's watching.
Okay.
Yes. So the league is kind of looking into that, maybe a little tampering action there. So, because you really can't say anything about anybody on other teams.
Unless you're LeBron.
Except you
Yeah,
LeBron.
you can
LeBron
do
can say
what
whatever he wants.
Yeah, man, that's a universal pass.
For everything.
Yes.
For everything. But I mean, you do the school, right? I mean, if you build a school, though, I'll give you a
You
pass.
can't tell, Look, you can't tell me shit. You can't tell me shit. Look, I built a school.
Not only a school, elementary school, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Elementary, right?
Yeah. So you build that, then you can do whatever you want. So anyway, what do you guys think about Draymond Green's comments as far as Devin Booker? Should he be out of Phoenix?
I mean, when you watch it now, I think people around the league are noticing, oh, this guy's actually a good basketball player. He might be a better version of Bradley Beal.
Wow.
He might be. And
More athletic version.
exactly.
Right.
I mean, with everything, shooter, athletic, passing wise, everything, maybe even leader.
Yeah.
But we didn't get to see that when he was in Phoenix because nobody was watching their games.
That's
Whether
right.
like 10 games under 500, nobody's in the crowd. Nobody wants to watch that. But you see them in the bubble and they're rallying around this man. I don't think he should leave though because they actually have a good thing going. DeAndre Ayton is a good player. They got Dario Saric there. They got Ricky Rubio. They have a good thing going. Why would you leave now when it's starting to get good?
They make the playoffs?
They have a chance.
They do. I mean, they playing lights out. And I get it. Hold on. Didn't Draymond kind of take part in recruiting
Kevin Durant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
So you might be trying to recruit him there too. Might be on to something.
Where would he play? What would he play? The 3?
I don't know.
Does it
Put that
matter?
wherever. Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Doesn't
But
matter.
he's a good player. I didn't really notice him until the bubble. Just like you said, man. But where would he play? I have no idea. But he's suffering from not having great ownership and great management. Phoenix Suns not that great of an organization now. But I think that it's one of those things where if you put a good team around him, he should stay in Phoenix. That's what I think. Instead of going to another team and building another superstar team. But if your coach, he's got a new coach. I forget his name.
You don't know his name.
Anyway.
I want to say it's Monty Williams. But it could be
Is it still
Monty?
Monty? It's still Monty?
Yeah, it is Monty. Yeah, Monty. Is it Williams or Ellis?
Monty
No,
Williams.
Monty
Williams.
Yeah.
Well-respected coach,
Yeah.
and everything he touches, turns into gold. So hopefully they put a great team around this man, and they can do some things in Phoenix.
I don't see him staying. You make a good point there.
I don't either, but
I don't
hopefully.
see
I mean, when we say we don't see him staying, where would he go? There's been talk for years about the super team with him and Big Cat in Minnesota, but there's nothing super about that.
Not really, but we'll see. We shall see. Speaking of super teams, we did allude to this earlier. I just want to add this in just for a little extra time. Yeah, have y'all seen the video with what's the girl's name? Cardi B and
Oh yeah, Megan Thee
I
Stallion.
haven't seen it
I ain't
yet.
seen the video.
You haven't seen it yet?
No.
Oh, wow. I've seen it a couple of times. More times than I would like to admit on this show.
What makes it watchable? Why should people see it?
Because
Speak now, say what you
because Megan is on there. I mean, she's better looking than January Jones to me. So yeah. But anyway, superstars.
Yeah.
Megan, Cardi B, together
Great.
on one song.
great.
Have y'all heard the song at least?
I've heard the song.
Okay, good. All right. So, what superstar tandem would you guys like to see play together in the future? Real quick.
You know what would be interesting? Probably never happened. But I wonder how this will work with LeBron and Kawhi. It almost happened, but I think that'd be interesting.
You, Chris?
For me, it'd probably be seeing Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russ Westbrook, and the
All
team
back
one time.
together again?
Yeah, that would be dope.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
That would be dope. For me, I was gonna go with Kevin Durant and Giannis.
I don't want to see that.
I want to see that.
That'll be interesting.
That would be really interesting to me. All right. So we're going to take a break. This has been NuChannel Sports on Afro Vibes Radio.
In a world where nothing is certain, only music can help you to find the right way. The way you should follow today. This way will take you to the best genres of music from around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Afro Vibes Radio. Let's go.
All right, welcome back to the NuChannel Sports Show on Afro Vibes Radio. We're going to get right into the second half of our show. LeBron James and Donald Trump have been kind of having this back and forth, right? Going back and forth. Donald Trump recently criticized NBA players for kneeling during the national anthem. He said that he would not be continuing to watch the NBA. I don't know if he has been anyway. LeBron James pretty much laughed that off and said we don't need him to view us play basketball anyway. So what do you guys think about the little rift that the president and the king have?
I mean, they've been going back and forth for years now, it seems. Because remember when Steph Curry said the Warriors aren't going, and LeBron responded, well, Donald Trump said the Warriors can't come. And then LeBron said, we don't want to go anyway.
Right.
I mean, Donald Trump likes that. He likes the attention. The thing I like about LeBron on this subject, he's quite consistent, right? So he's been on top of, we don't need the president or the president's viewers because I'm the king. And it's dope that he's the guy saying it. We always talk about in the NFL how some of the bigger players are not outspoken at certain subjects. In the NBA, you have no choice because the superstars are so visible. So I think it's dope that he's constantly making his point. And with the NBA ratings, I don't think that even matters what Trump thinks.
But are they saying the ratings are going down or up?
No, they said it's up 14%.
I mean, all sports ratings are up though.
Exactly. There's
So,
there's nothing to watch for a while. But the ratings are up. But Trump's got bigger things he needs to worry about. But what I like, if you watch the whole interview, it was very well said. And he focused more on the issues, he focused more on the fans' need for the game and putting out a good product. You know, but like he said, I mean, he's Donald Trump's not going to be missed. You know, he's not. And I don't even know how much basketball he even watches. I don't even know what sports he watches anyway. You know, but he's got
At this point, he's canceled everything.
Exactly.
He's watching NFL. He's watching NBA. Maybe he watches baseball.
Maybe he watches.
No, he canceled them too.
He did?
He canceled them too.
Maybe he watches football.
Football?
Yeah.
I highly doubt that.
Or
I highly doubt that.
lacrosse or cricket.
He looks like
lacrosse.
somebody who watched lacrosse.
Yeah,
There you go. That's a good one, though.
That's a good one.
He definitely watches lacrosse.
Yeah.
I can see Donald Trump playing some lacrosse back in the day. I'd look that up and see.
For
Make sure that's
golf,
true.
you know, he's an avid golfer.
That's a good point.
I'm sure you're watching golf.
Really? I did not mean to look at you like that. You know how you don't mean to look at somebody a certain way, but it just comes out? That's what happened there, sir. I'm sorry, though. I apologize. Oh, man. All right, so we're staying. There's a lot of topics within the National Basketball Association.
Yeah.
I decided to bring this one up. It's kind of older, but I want to talk about it a little bit. Jonathan Isaac. Y'all know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Plays for the Orlando Magic. He decided he's going to stand for the national anthem while everybody else was kneeling. So, unfortunately, later on. Oh wow,
Yeah.
here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Unfortunately, he did get hurt later on. I think he tore the ACL, so he will be out for the season. But what do you guys think about him deciding not to kneel with everybody else or most of the people, and then his jersey sales went up after that happened?
Well,
so,
of course they went up. Nobody had it before. So
so it was this one person that bought his jersey. It was going to go up. But I think, wasn't it the highest?
Oh, I didn't see that.
I don't know if it was his own jersey sales went up or if it was the highest out of all the jersey sales.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think it's the highest out of all the jerseys.
I don't think that. I don't think so.
I think so.
I mean, and this is not making fun of his injury. It's not. But there is an irony to what happened. It is what it is.
I didn't want to say anything.
No, but it's an irony to it. I didn't say you never want to see a player get hurt.
Right.
Irony is irony. It is what it is. I have no problem with a player deciding that they don't want to kneel for the national anthem. No problem with that. And I've been on this show telling y'all several times that it's come to the point where everybody's doing it. You have to ask, do you even know why you're doing it, or are you just doing it for the herd mentality? But what made me mad was when he had the opportunity to speak on it and they said why, he just came up with garbage. It's like he woke up and they said, you know why? It's like, well, Jesus said, well, I'm religious. He had no answer, and it was embarrassing. So that was my issue with it. If you want to stand up, do your thing, but you better have a good reason to do it.
Right. So
or none at all. Just say, I just want to do it because I want to do it.
Right.
That's even better.
Exactly. But his jersey sales are number 2 behind only LeBron James.
Wow.
I wonder the supporters of players standing for the national anthem. I wonder if they're the ones who bought purchases jersey. But here's my thing with this. I get it, but once again, during these times and during this situation, especially where the country's at, it's about togetherness. It is about coming together and being one and expressing the same message, right? And homie, my brother, you're black, man. You're black. Stand with your brother. Not saying later on down the line begin standing, but that's what you believe in. Look, this is what the anthem means to me, and I want to stand. Fine, do that, just like you said, Chris. But right now, man, I mean, this is the time when we're supposed to be together. But it's unfortunate. Initially, I laughed. I didn't laugh.
Because of what?
I didn't laugh. I didn't laugh because of the injury, but the fact that
the irony.
The irony.
Like what Chris said.
Okay, well, no, don't put me in. Don't put me in.
Because just like, okay, stand, fine.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm religious and Jesus, and he brought something about Jesus.
I don't know what he's talking about. What are you talking about?
What?
I don't know.
And then boom, you blew out your ACL. So,
hey, man.
See you next year, homeboy.
I had no
Dang,
problem with him. Low, you were being savage today. Wow.
Look, man, like you gotta stand with the bros, man. You gotta stand with your brothers. You gotta stand with your teammates. And like I said, it's about sending the same message and being consistent, man. And you decided. The thing is, bro, say it with your chest and be real with yourself. Be real with it. Look, I'm standing because this is what I want to be. Okay, I can respect that.
So you had more, like everything, you had more of a problem with his response rather than the actual act of standing.
When I initially saw the student, I was just like, okay, all right, it is what it is. You got your own reasons, but you couldn't back up. You couldn't back up your actions.
I think everybody agrees. That's what it is.
Right. I agree too. I had no problem with him standing. You have just as much as a right to stand as you do to kneel. That's what makes this country what it is. So I had no problem with that. But his response was, kind of like
boo-boo. Call it what it is.
Yeah,
it's trash.
Y'all already dogged him enough, so that will dog him more. But his response did not live up to what he was trying to do. So, more NBA news. Andre Iguodala.
Ooh, I was waiting, bro. I've been waiting for this.
Andre Iguodala
Yeah.
is having or had a Twitter beef with one. Is it Ariel Powers? Is that her name? Ariel Powers?
I have no idea.
Or number 23?
I know her number.
Number 23.
Her number.
So I think
Ariel Powers.
Ariel Powers. Andre Iguodala is watching the WNBA. Win for WNBA right there, right? And I'm just saying it's a win. Whenever someone watches your sport, it's a win.
Y'all been listening to Megan. Y'all both savages.
No, come on,
both savages.
Come on, man. There's nothing savage when I say this is the truth. So he's watching, I think it's the Washington Mystics, the team she played. I believe so.
Yeah.
So he's like, man, number 23 is looking nice.
Yeah.
So she responds, Birdman style, Put some respect on my name. And then he replies, no manners.
Lo, how did you read his response?
I was first when I saw that I was like, bro, that was African. No manners.
No man.
No manners.
At all.
No respect. No respect at all.
Oh my
That
God.
made me break out some Igbo.
Yeah, you just start talking to Igbo, bro. You might as well.
No,
I didn't see any
went.
disrespect in it at all, honestly.
It was.
What he said?
But what he
No,
said
no.
initially.
No, it was disrespectful.
What? To
It
say
was
number
disrespectful.
23 is nice?
No, his response.
No, I mean the initial,
Oh, the initial
initial response to watching someone play basketball. Maybe they don't want their name out there. You don't know. You know, number 23 is not everybody. If they look it up, like, oh, number 23 is Ariel Powers.
Yeah.
He's had to say her whole name out, does he?
I'll say this, just out of respect. When we talk about every athlete that we know,
Yeah.
we do say the names, unless it's somebody that we don't know. Which in this case, I don't know exactly how well known Ariel Powers. I'm going to continue saying the name. All right, but I don't know how well known Ariel Powers is in the WNBA, but I get it from athlete to athlete. You know, I suppose just for the respect, it is your prerogative to say, hey, yo, Ariel Powers is cold as shit.
Yeah.
She's nice.
Yeah.
So I get that from that standpoint. But at the end of the day, that was a great compliment. And she balled out too. I think she scored like 29 points or 27 points, and then like 10 rebounds or something like that. And she had a great game.
You see, the thing is, if I said number 23 is dope, number one, she wouldn't have saw it. But number two is, I'm not a hooper.
Yeah.
Because they're both professional hoopers. So I think that's where the beef is.
Right.
If it was an analyst that said number 23, maybe she still would have got mad. Who knows? But my point is, from hooper to hooper, I can see why she got mad.
Yeah.
Because I'm a hooper, bro. Say my name.
Right.
I think there's a thing called being humble, right? You ever had some humble pie?
I've had a lot of humble pie.
How about you, Chris? You ever had some humble pie?
I ain't never had no humble.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So there's a thing. There's a way you can respond to something and be like, I appreciate the compliment, but can you say a sister's name?
See,
Because she
I
would have
agree with
done
that.
that.
I agree
That
with
would
that. She
have been
could've done
dope.
that.
I agree.
Yeah.
That would have been dope. They're both in the same basketball community.
Yeah.
You don't, poo-poo on another person that's in the same community as you are.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that Andre Iguodala was honestly just trying to give her a compliment. Do you watch WNBA? Be real.
No.
Do you watch the WNBA?
I don't.
And she just lost another viewer because she was in her feelings. So Andre Iguodala might
I
not
just
watch
want
the
to be very
WNBA
clear.
anymore.
The voice you're hearing is not mine.
I'm being real, fellas.
But the thing is, though, the NBA players, they've been supporting. They've been advocates for the WNBA. Matter of fact, I think it was I don't know when they were doing it, but they all wore the orange hoodies with the WNBA.
Oh, yeah,
logos.
yeah, yeah.
That was during the bubble, correct?
Right. I
Yeah.
believe so.
First couple of weeks of the bubble went down, man. So they've been advocates of the WNBA. So yeah, it went real. But just like you said, it could have been. Look,
I mean-
if you don't know me, allow me to introduce myself.
Exactly.
And if you want to throw a little shade, okay,
Exactly.
cool, I get it, because it's just like.
But in a
both
playful
professionals.
way. You can throw a little shade in a
That's what I'm
playful
saying.
way and just keep that. I have never, ever heard of Andre Iguodala in a bad light. Have you guys?
No.
I mean, I have.
You have? What?
Well, she brought it up.
Yeah.
That's an opinion that he had. I'm talking about, as far as something that, you can look at and be like, domestic violence issues or being arrested, stuff like that. I'm not talking about his
Okay.
comments are his comments. Not everybody's going to agree with it.
Yeah.
Some people do agree with it.
So what are his comments so they know what we're talking about?
So after he said no manners,
No, my ass.
she posted something where he was talking about he does not want his daughter playing in the league that I guess are full of lesbians. I don't know word for word. Don't quote me on that. I don't know word for word.
No, but I've heard something like that. It's similar.
It relates to her daughter and lesbians.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And so she tweeted that, and I forgot what she put on there. She had this long, drawn out thing that she was talking about something and talking in the direction of Andre Iguodala. So
Yeah.
I think that was just. You have the quote there?
I pulled it up.
You go ahead and read it for her. Go ahead and read it for her slow.
So, we deal with disrespect on the daily. So for someone like you, at Andre, to tweet that off the same device you could have looked me up on is unacceptable. Mind you, commentator, say my name. Would it have been the same if I was a guy? Look at the pic. I didn't forget. I said what I said. All caps, baby.
See, the thing is, that was kind of respectful. It wasn't that bad. Her response wasn't that bad.
But if she let off with that,
But this, the reason why it got hot, let's be clear. Andre Iguodala, if anybody took it from 0 to 100, it was Andre Iguodala. He could have woke up the next morning and said, I apologize.
For what?
At everybody.
For what?
or he could have just not responded. But he woke up in the morning, made a conscious decision. He woke up and said, you know what? ...
I
got nothing to do with the vote.
And not even just know it was ... It was ...
Exactly.
Bro, I cannot disagree with you, boy. I would not be apologizing to nobody.
Or not respond. I can see you not responding.
Okay, I probably wouldn't respond. But okay,
go.
I'll leave it there. I'm not going to respond. You
Yeah.
thought I should. And then maybe in private, I would talk to you one-on-one and be like, hey, this is a situation. But I'm not going to...
That doesn't happen anymore, bro.
That doesn't happen anymore.
That does
It
not exist.
very rarely happens because you're not going to hear about it all the time.
Yeah.
You might hear about it later on down, a couple of years later.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if you are really a respectful human being and you have some manners, you're going to talk to somebody one-on-one. Everyone wants to put their opinion out there on Twitter and say this and that, and they won't say that in front of you.
And at the end of the day, if you just look at just the nuts and the bolts of the entire thing, you get a compliment, you blast this dude, and it wasn't only her whole teammates blasted him as well. And then you want to put out stuff about, what he said about his daughter playing in the WNBA. I mean, if that's not 0 to 100, I don't know what it is. Because you get a compliment, you receive a compliment, and you took it way over there for what?
Well, she didn't see that.
So basically, both of you are saying that the female needs to stay in her place.
No.
I just want to know what y'all saying.
Don't
Wait,
do that.
hold on.
Don't do
Time
that.
out.
Don't do that. Don't do that. What do you always say? I rebuke.
Yes.
No. Don't even put that on us. This is what I'm saying. This is ON talking, by the way.
I rebuke this. I rebuke it.
Oh, now you want to clang your name.
No,
Go ahead, man.
look. This, all I'm saying is this. If someone watches you play, Chris,
Yeah.
but believe your number was number what? Number
35.
Number 35. Like, oh man, number 35 looking nice out there. Are you going to be disrespected by that?
If my last name was on the back of the jersey?
Hold on. Listen, you're playing the D League. LeBron James, the king, number 35 looking nice out there. You going to be hurt by that? And even if you are hurt,
Yeah.
are you going to be like, oh man, F the king? Well, what are you
She
going to
didn't
say?
say F the king,
Well,
though.
I mean, what are you going to say? Are you going to say something?
I'm like, at King James, say my name, bro. But I appreciate it.
Exactly.
There's going to be some level of appreciation
There has to be
it.
some level of appreciation. You're in the same basketball community.
Yeah.
The WNBA and the NBA should be rocking together,
Yeah.
right?
But they
need each other.
Yeah.
They need each other.
Well, the WNBA needs it.
Well, I don't want to put it that way.
No,
They
these are facts.
That's what I'm saying. So she should have come out in a different way with some humility, because honestly, she's gonna, rub some people the wrong way. Honestly.
No, you're right. And just to play off of that analogy, yeah, if I'm on a D League and Braun says, yo, number 35 or 36 or whatever it is, that dude's nice. Guess what? More people gonna be like, well, who is this cat?
Exactly.
What team are they playing on? That's more viewership, for that team and for that player. And guess what? There's opportunities that come from there. So I'm not saying that any of that would happen with Eric Powers, man, but that's more people that are gonna watch your highlights and watch your game and be like, yo, she's dope. But
No, even I think in this instance they both could have gone at it a little bit differently.
Yeah, we agree on that.
Right, we agree, obviously. So she should have came out and been like, you know what, put some respect on my name, but also show some appreciation. And then also with Andre Iguodala, like, you know what, yeah, I should said your name.
He
out
could have
there.
woke up, did the right thing.
Right. So we can agree on that. Oh man, good stuff, guys. This has been the NuChannel Sports Show on Afro Vibes Radio. My name is O-N-E. I was joined by Lo and Chris. If you like what you heard and you want to check us out on the podcast, we are on our podcast, NuChannelSports.net. You can check us out there, and we're on every single major platform that podcasts are available. Peace out.
Your favorite radio station. This is Afro Vibes Radio Houston.